It is time to do our King of Games climb, going in with Rush Duel with the brand new Blast Inferno Dragon deck on Luke. This skill is really fun, but I don't think it's as good as the default Resonance build, right? Getting your Slayer up to level 11 and the 7 on board, popping a back row is a bit more powerful than an attack buff with one time a recursion of a spell card. And we're going first with our Eslan hand, which is not really the best, but I do want to play this so I can mill into absolutely nothing useful. That's okay. Let's go and set our drag right face down as well and just pass the turn and see what skill is you on. Are you on the 7-sword Axel? Are you on the Magnum Overlord one? Let's find out. Going for the Light Sorcerer, so it could be any of them. Dark Sorcerer, I'm going to assume it's going to be that default 7-sword skill. Oh, it could be either though. Like, yeah, this could just be like the Magnum skill. Not the best time to play for him, not too bad either, right? Clearing some board off, and we have got to find some big bodies, so hopefully our top deck can be any good. It is. Okay, the Volcano Attack Dragon, very cool. So let's go and play our Light Sorcerer, go and play the effect, just go and reduce the attack of the Tauner, why not, down to 13. We can then summon into our lovely Volcano Attack Dragon, 1-2, summon you, and then play a Winged Dragon, flip our guy face up, face down, and then play our skill. We're not going to go for the back row search right now, because I don't really want to waste it. Right, I like using it as recursion rather than just searching one out. Let's attack in for 1, 2, and for the third one. Okay, Yuga, summon your maximum. Let's see what happens. Okay, playing the skill. So you haven't got the maximum this turn, but we have got to be wary, of course, getting his life points down too low, because you can just, summon out big maximum, use the effect, gain a bunch of attack points, going for the reduce, setting a card in the back row, setting one more face down as well, flipping up the Tor. Okay, he is going to crash. That's good for us, but not good for him overall. He's not got the best field. Oh, it is so over. Inferno, go and pop that back row. Goodbye. In for our Light Sorcerer, summon into our multi-strike Dragon Dragius. The only copy in our deck, because the skill mandates we can play one of him, but he is still so good. Bow, bow, bow. There is our Dragius coming down. Gonna play the effect, of course, milling out a shield and sword. Doesn't matter. Let's go attack in for 25. We'll clear this. Attacking for 14. Attacking for 14. And for 25. On to game number 2. So we've got an average Rush player. He's cogged every season. It is a rower playing probably heavy metals, I would imagine. Yeah, okay, it's Raw Rebels. He's going to be on that skill. Now, it depends on which one he's on, right? Is he on the old nerf skill, or the newer one that can, of course, summon the big boy that nukes the board? And we've opened, not really, Hammer Crush deal. Okay, so he's on a more aggro deck. That's good to know. So that card we have got to kind of worry about, because we've got 3 back row on turn 1, which is not very good. Of course, this does search out for this, so we can use it, but against a aggro deck, is it going to be that great? I mean, it'll let us clear this a bit easier on turn 1, and then this is a 50-50 shot. Oh, it is a Dragius, and nothing else to protect him. Okay, so we can't use any of these right now. We have just got to go for a double set, and that is really annoying, because depending on what he hits with this Hammer Crush, then it is going to be absolutely devastating, right? If he hits the Shield and Sword, then fair play. If he hits the Trap card, that's not going to be very good. Playing it, come on, go for one of the two. Okay, Seal Array, that's fine. Now, the question is, do we waste Sword and Shield on this turn? I think we're going to kind of have to, right? Because that's going to be 25, attacking in. Going for the Duck Bill, which, depending on what he attacks... No, okay, go. Okay. Okay. Just double Dragius and a Vorse Raider. So, it appears that they didn't want us to reach King Games, but we might be lucky. Attacking in, and this only works, I forgot, only works on attack mode monsters. So that's a good job we didn't like swing in, right? So let's see. I've got to waste some life points, right, on this one, right? We've got to go like Sorcerer. I'm not going to go and pay the double, right? We could have reduced it further. That would have been actually optimal if we did that. But let's go for our own multi-strike Dragon Dragius of our own. Summon our boy. Once again, going to be the MVP of this duel for both players, I think. Milling the top out of our deck is going to be our Inferno. That's fine. We've got one on our graveyard, one to recover out the skill. That is fantastic. Attacking for 1, attacking for a second time. Now, let's see, Roa. What can you do? If you can deal with our Sword and Shield, then I think you might have got it. But having lost 2 Dragiuses is going to be pretty drastic unless you've got your own copy of the Seal Array. And a lot of the times, that is what it kind of comes down to, is this. We might be good, right? Because, that might work out if this kind of interaction works how it should do, but it might not. So, let's see. Attacking in, summoning into these 2. Are you going to go for lethal or summon a big body of your own? Let's find out. But he can't lethal on board. In for Thunder Cavalry Trigger Drago. Okay, that is going to put lethal on board, milling the 3rd Dragius. Now, this has got to come in clutch, right? Activating this, swapping around. It does still die, unfortunately, but we are still in the game. That is the big, important thing. So, come on, show me some good cards. We've got... Double Fire Guardian is not exactly the greatest in the world, but it is going to be necessary for us winning. So, we could hold on to our Shield and Sword, right? And go for like Sorcerer, pay life points, and reduce that down. Summon it. We don't even need to do that, actually, to be fair. Play our Fire Guardian number 1 in attack mode to summon you, and then summon another copy as well, and then we'll just go for a bit of a buff. That'll be all. We'll save our Shield and Sword, hopefully for next turn if we survive. We probably won't. Gain the attack buff, 27, that's fine. Attacking in for 1, attacking for number 2, and we've now just got to hope and pray. What does he use, right? He's used a Trigger Drago, a Dragius, one of his legend cards. He's got the Light Sorcerer to reduce, which I think means you've got, you've got a big body in hand that can summon out. He forgot Infer Gazelle, so no clearing coming unless there's a Dragius, I'm going to imagine. What a surprise. What a surprise. Who would have thought the Dragius would come down and ruin our King of Games climb? But we carry on. Let's find duel number 3. And next duel is another Yuga Odo. Okay, show me archive skill. Okay, archive skill. Okay, so it could be Noodle Ninjas, it could be Harpies, it could be Thunders as well. That's kind of the main 3 in the meta right now. Our Essel is now live, very good. We've got back removal. Hopefully if we do mill another level 7, we can bring it back Phoenix Dragon, so that's neat. But let's see what Yuga's got. He's setting a body, probably setting 3 passing, I would imagine. Yep, there goes number 2. And here comes number 3. No, setting a back row. Okay, that is somewhat good news for us, right? If we can just snipe that out. And if it's a widespread, even bigger. Oh, okay, sacrificing off the zombie. Okay, he's playing the zombie engine for a 1 tribute set, so I am not sure what that could be. But let's go for Essel. Essel, effect activates, milling into... Oh, fantastic, milling into our Volcano Attack Dragon. That face down is no longer safe. Okay, pop the back row. It was a guard. Okay, very cool. We can now play our skill technically, right? And go and bring back the one in our graveyard. So let's go for that one. Because why not? Set it face down, summon into our Dragon, right? And from here, we're going to go for the safe play, right? Attack in. It was a Harpy Lady. Oh, I got gigabaited. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. It was the one that deals with trap effect, so when we eventually draw widespread, then we're going to be safe until he recurs from the graveyard. But let's see. If you're playing zombies plus you're playing harpies, I'm going to assume it's a more free-to-play friendly player who is going to scoop onto the next game. And we're going against Spider-Man himself. He's been King Games the past 5 seasons. It's a rower. Oh boy. Okay, show me the skill. It is an archive skill, so no heavy metal. That is going to be alright, but it could still be normal aggro beatdown, Servant of Dawn. I think that might be an archive skill. Oh, so we've got the turn 1 widespread. We've not got a turn 1 Essel, like a turn 2 Essel. That is not very good. Milling into, okay, that's fine. That's not awful. We'll go and set 2. We'll summon into the Fire Guardian to kind of give us something to deal with. And then we'll go and set the widespread. Hope and pray there's no back removal. Please, no Thunder back removal spell. No Ghost Cyclone. But I'd imagine, okay, Ghost Cyclone is free. Setting 2. And a 3rd. Okay. Okay, that is what we like to see. And 1 back row. Not too bad on that front. Let's see, we've got Shield and Sword, Stone Shield. The whole 9 yards. Okay, so let's go for our Light Sorcerer. Let's summon into our second Fire Guardian, because why not? And then let's go and hit up our back row. We don't need to bother boosting our attack points, right? There is going to be nothing in that back row. That is, ooh, okay, you're on the Seahorse package, right? With your Harpies into the Hammer Crush. Do not, please don't. Don't go for the widespread. Do not. Okay, you went for the best one. For me, at least. That's really good. There is no point here in wasting this, right? Let it go through. That's fine. We know that back row, it could be the trap run, right, that works against Wing Beast. That's probably what it's going to be. So we've got to be aware of that. But we've just got another body of our Fire Guardian. What we're going to do is we're going to summon this one, have our 3 Fire Guardians. We're playing the Switch game back in 2021, 22, whenever it came out. Buff that guy up, go to combat, attack in, go and play your trap. It's not going to matter, right? But still, we now know it is that little Hat's trap card, right? The one with the pigeon on it. So, doesn't really seem like he's struggling to find the cards he needs. In for the alligator, okay. So we are going to have to deal with this one with our widespread. In for the Sister's Right. So he can... okay, now this one, okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. We can clear this entire board. Assuming he attacks with this first. Which he's got to do, otherwise we can't clear it. He didn't. Oh, that's so annoying. So here there's nothing here we can do, so let's go through. That's fine. Okay, he's playing it smart. Let's go for our Dragon's Inferno. Gonna go and hit the new back row because we know what the other one is. It is a widespread ruin, of course. Of course, we've got the goods. Now, we can go and try and force some of these cards out. So let's go Inferno. Let's buff this up. We'll then go to combat and attack in with this one here. Why not attack in? That's fine. We're then gonna hold off. You know, we're gonna hold off. We know it's a trap card. We'll lose that battle. There's no point in triggering it now. There's no point because we can kill the Harpies now that we know there's no widespread. So like what they can get out is a big board of 3 Harpies plus a Pet Dragon, right? Pet Dragon is the scary one because if you do attack into this and you do have like a shield and sword, then that's gonna really suck. But you won't have that, so it's gonna be fine. In for the Pet Dragon, as we speak, it's now on the board. It is going to be the highest attack on the field, which does mean it's going to get around our plan, but again it depends on the attack order. So let's see, setting 1, that's fine. Goes to combat. Attacks him with the Harvest Pet Dragon. Widespread Ruin. Goodbye, mate. Goodbye. It's gone. Now, are you going to risk it? You are. Okay, so this has gained a buff off of the skill, and I don't know how that's going to work with this, and I think it's going to still survive. So I'm gonna let it die. I think that's how that would work, is that it would still die. So we've got another Dragon's Inferno. Why not? Let's go. Remove, I guess we'll go for... the one we know is going to be the pigeon one. Sure, why not? Then let's go for our Creebot. Let's summon our Volcano Attack Dragon. 1 and 2. Play our effect. Go and return this back to our hand. And then go and use it. And go and pop the back row to the left. Sure, it's going to be it. Oh, it was the Phantom Bind. Okay. So here, we could be fine. It's going to be another one. Oh, no. Okay. That goes through. So here, hopefully... this will go through. It might be the barrier. It could be that. Phantom Bind. Okay, so I'm fine. In for the Harpy's Pet Dragon. Oh no, that's very scary. But it could get more scarier. So we can't play Sword and Shield on this one. We can do on the Harpy Lady Sisters herself. We can do on her, and that is going to be very devastating depending on who she attacks, because she's got to attack into our Volcano Dragon. But she's not going to, right? She's just going to attack into that with this guy here. So this won't end well. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Strike Force, gaining attack point buff onto that 31. Yeah, just please attack this with this. Oh, you're going to. Okay, Sword and Shield. Here we go. Return me back to my hand the shield and sword. Thank you. Thank you. You just made it so you can only beat over my Dragonite. And next turn, we are going to win. Let's see, we've got a multi-strike Dragon Drag. Yes, we don't need him right now. That's fine. We're going to go for Phoenix Dragon. Going to go and pitch to our graveyard the Creebot, because why not? In for another Fire Guardian. Play the effect of our lovely skill to go and boost our attack dragon up as well. Set his face down, go to combat, swing in 29, nothing there, 21 to the face, onto our next duel. That was a pretty close one. Oh, look at it, this guy has barely played Rush Duel. He's a free-to-play player, he's playing Nail. Let's see what could happen, we could get completely shafted right by RNG. We're going first again. Probably going to see an Essel, because why not? It always happens. And he's playing Beyond Curiosity. Okay. I am very curious as to how this one is going to go. So let's go set Kribot. Let's go and set this. We'll summon into one copy of our Fire Guardian. Why not? And let's go and set our face down Dragon's Inferno and just go and pass the turn. Now, we could have summoned into both of them, but I do want to make sure we have at least some combat potential on our next turn. Right? If he does summon into a Astro Hydron, we can at least take it down with this via the skill. So I'd rather be in that position than not. But let's see. Wait. He's playing Beyond Curiosity, but there were no Femtrons in his deck that didn't get sent. Okay, that is interesting. He's on what, 36, 7, 38 cards. Okay, yeah, I'm going to assume this guy doesn't know what he's doing, which means that if we were to get completely shafted, it would have been even more ridiculous. But I'll take the free win, and you know, I'll take it. And we've got another Yuga. Okay, let's see. 7-Sword Axel, will it be Magnum Overlord? It's one of those two. Or it could be Hammer Crush again. We're going first again. This deck today just doesn't let me go in second. And of course, we've joined into Essel. So let's go and play Essel and just see what we mill. Because why not, right? We've milled. Attack Dragon. That's not super duper great, right? Let's go and set 1, set 2. Do I want to summon Dragius turn 1? That is the question. I think the answer is no, because outside of a Torna, he can't hit my life points right now in any real meaningful way. So I want to save that. In for dealer, okay. Discard 1 to draw 1. So it could still be either variant at the moment. Could be anything. In for Seven's Road, which is going to be the 7-Sword Axel build. Okay. Very, very nice. Going to be discarding a card, or not. Or maybe. No, 1 back row, 2 back row. That is not that great to see. But I'm sure there won't be a face down widespread on turn 1. The turn draw Dragius, surely there won't be. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So let's go for Volcano Attack Dragon, because we can get around the widespread, which is really, really big. So let's go for our skill. We'll go and buff this up. We'll play the skill. We'll go and get a Dragon's Inferno back to our hand. That's cool. Let's play the Inferno and go for the one near the deck. Sure, why not? It was a stream, so not the best in the world, not the worst in the world, but let's go for Dragonite. For our guy, play the effect. Gonna reduce the effect of the Witch. In for Multi-Strike Dragon Dragius. This card is just so bonkers. It's still so good in Rush Duel. Play the effect. Milling 1. It was a Dragonite. That's fine. Swing in. Attack in. The back row is not a widespread. Okay, that's very good. And 29 to the face, you're on. 700. I can't math. 900 life. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you can't game me this turn. But if you do summon 7's Road plus a girl plus something else, then you actually might have a fairly, I mean, you've got to summon 2 7's Road right to kill me. So I think we're in a very good spot. The only downside is, do we not see a big body next turn? If we see a Fire, or that, or the Talismanic Seal Array is going to definitely hurt. Onto the Dragius. It doesn't go all the way down, but that's still such a big amount of damage coming in, but you haven't got a 1, because we know that backer is nothing. So we're good. We could play our own Seal Array, but there would be no point. So let's just go Kribot into Fire Guardian, because why the hell not? Summon the Light Sorcerer. Let's go and sell 2 back row, and it's a shame this guy didn't have the plays going for him. But let's go and buff up the Volcano Attack Dragon. Go and attack in. 29 into this. Gonna be lethal. On to our next game on our King of Games climb. Let's see how we do. And here we go. Nail Seonji versus Luke Callister. Let's see. Is this gonna be our rank up game? It is. And of course, again, we're going first. Today just hasn't liked me. Beyond Curiosity, he's milling 3. This guy is actually playing the cards in his deck for this one. And we've not opened a Essel, so that's not too bad, right? Let's go 1, 2, and 3, and just go and keep that Fire Guardian in hand. I think that's gonna be the play. So Curiosity is the one that just gives him more cards, right? And at the end phase of the turn, his maximum attack points. That's not very good. Right, turn 1 goes Cyclone into a draw 1, getting rid of a very powerful card for us. Now this skill he's playing it's really cool, but also it's one I've actually struggled with, right? The normal maximum skill I found to be fine, but this one sometimes does give you a very hard time in dealing with it. Going to be setting 1, setting 2, setting a third one probably, I'd imagine. Any back row as well? 1 back row? Okay, fair enough. The same turn each, that's okay. And we've got Dragon's Inferno, so we can go and flip this up. Play Inferno. Hopefully, a good spell couple hit. Let's see, it is going to be a Particle Accelerator. Okay, not the best, not the worst, but it's fine, right? We'll sack this off into Following Dragon. Do I want to go for a second Fire Guard? I kind of want to. Because we're going to put some pressure on him. Yes, he's going to be able to deal some damage on the crackback. That's true. I want to be in a situation where I've got multiple boys on board if he does summon into his big Drago and start popping. That's what we want, right? We want to make sure we've got bodies on board for our next turn, our next turn. Into the Zeptron. This one's going to be a send this card to the graveyard to draw 2, then place 2 on the top of the deck. Okay. No. In for the Peacock Pigatron. Draw 2's Mills and a Drago piece. I wonder if he's going to get to a situation where he's milling all the pieces. He's milled, what, a left one, a middle one, and he's going to scoop, and that's going to be a really disappointing King of Games climb. That was not overly exciting, right? We had 2 Beyond Cyberburst players that weren't exactly that great. A lot of people didn't open the best, right? The best game was the Spider-Man playing Harpies, and the one we lost on our first attempt, which was the Aggro Thunder build. So overall, I don't know if that's a good judge of how good this deck is. It's a very fun deck, I think. I think being able to summon out your attack Drago, gain a buff, and recur back a back removal is pretty neat. But do I think it's as good as the OG Dragonic Resonance build? No, I don't think so at all. I think the only rollout to maxims you have is going to be something like your Talismanic Seal Array, like some decks do. If we had it, and I say we had it, I would probably play Buffered Slime. But because it's in a bundle deal, and I've gone through the last box fully already, I'm waiting on this card being available with the new box coming out, and then we'll get this card, and hopefully this will change up the deck. This card has been seeing a bunch of play, but again, I feel like people aren't playing it because all the Rush players are in that situation where the people actually playing the format, invested in it, are not dumb enough to go and buy, 13 packs of a box they don't need just to get this card 2 weeks early. So, yeah. Fun video, but not the most engaging climb to COG. And I do hope at some point that we actually get more ranks, because going from Gold 5 straight to COG, like look at my wins. I've had 31 wins this season, and some of those have been speeder ones, and so I've managed to COG in probably, what, like less than 23 wins or something around that? So it's, for a Rush Duel, like that is your content. You rank down Silver 5, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages, and then you're done for the month, basically. So, Konami, please, more ranks. I'm just going to test this and see, by pressing Start Duel, if we get to a game early or not, because it's King Games, and you know how it is, right, for Rush Duel, it's usually a bit dead. And as you can see, it's still a bit dead. So I'll leave this video off here. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next Dawn's video. Adios.